Hey, what's good? It's Roknin, and you're probably wondering, this is not Yggdra Union. Not even close. What's going on? it's it's kind of a convoluted story. So I'll give you the too long didn't read version first, which is I found out some stuff about the game that really I don't want to say turned me off, but made me much less interested to go through it. So I've decided to put that one off. Um, What the? Oh, I pressed it too late. That's it's like, oh well, too late. Go back to the beginning. I'm gonna start. There we go. See what we got. Yeah, so I got into the game and I was like really excited for it. And one of the things I want to play an SRPG at this moment because I wanted to do some like team creation, building my own army kind of deal. I was ready to do that. And at first I was going to play Final Fantasy VII. Like I haven't played Yggdra Union yet, so I went ahead and ordered a copy. So I'm like, yo, this looks really good. And I'm like, this is gonna be pretty awesome. It's a different type of game, and I haven't seen it played a lot, so really fun. And I did the first. I actually did two episodes. I'm not sure the second one's gonna go up. If I'm gonna hold on to it until I start back playing it later. But I went through the first episode and felt pretty good about it. So I was like, okay, now that I'm playing it, I feel pretty good about it. I don't want to do this entirely blind, so let me go and look at some things and see, what I have to look forward to. Um, I can actually go back and probably do new. Well, I guess I should. But yeah, I was like, I should go back and see what I have to look forward to, so I don't like get deep into the series and then find out something that's gonna like irritate me later. Color mode was this? Well, that looks better actually. TV. Um, I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna go to the save screen for now, so it won't move anywhere, so I can keep an eye on it as I talk. Anyway, so I was like, okay, this will be pretty cool. Let me go ahead and take a look and see what I'm looking forward to because I don't want to get like 20 videos in and then realize, oh my god, what I want out of this game is not going to happen. So rather than waste a lot of time, your time watching it and my time playing it, I was like, well, let me go ahead and get an idea of what I'm getting into. So I'm looking forward to just getting all these different units showing and like amassing an army and everything. That's unfortunately not how the game works. As I said, I was really looking for something I could like get a bunch of units, um, raise some levels, power up, get what pretty much just customize my team. That's why I like to play a lot of when it comes to SRPGs. That's why I love Disgaea so much, in that series so much, because I can like really customize my teams and do what I want to do. So I was hoping that Yggdra had that kind of same thing, and I thought it did from my initial play. Turns out it does not. It's more like Fire Emblem, which isn't bad because Fire Emblem. The thing that makes Fire Emblem cool is the fact that even though the units are all predefined, you get a ton of units to work with, and they all have specific roles, and they actually are very customizable. Yggdra, not so much. Yggdra, you have units that do what they do, and that's pretty much it. And there's not a lot of them, at least from my understanding of what I looked up. And trust me, I was doing a lot of looking. I'm like, please tell me I can like earn new units or buy new units like Ogre Battle or something. Because if all I get are these characters and their units and that's it, I'm losing interest very fast. So as it turns out, at least from what I saw and what I read, you only get the units that the game offers you as far as playable characters, and they have their own units that they come with, and that's it. And outside of that, you're just pretty much stuck with those. I think they're all mostly story units. I think there might be a few that aren't story-based units, but the rest of them are all story units, and that's it. Um, that drained my hype completely. I was like, oh no, this is not what I wanted to do at all. So I had to make a decision. I was like, am I gonna go ahead and force myself to go through here, knowing that what I want to come from the game is not gonna come even once I get past the boring tutorials, or do I want to go ahead and make a switch now? And I decided to make a switch. My switch was to Disgaea. Unfortunately, recording from my PS2 right now is also having issues, so I have to wait until I get a component cable to actually do that proper. So there's no Disgaea right now either. So I went to the third option on the list, and the other game that I said I was going to play because it always comes up when we're talking about the tactics games, because a lot of people don't like Tactics Advance because of the way the law system work. And it can be irritating for sure, and I remember it being an irritation, so I'm probably going to get me more irritated by it than I did the first few times I went through the game. But Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, I'm gonna go ahead and start that up. I'm not gonna stop Yggdra Union completely, but I'm gonna put it on pause while I go through this game because I don't want to do too many at one time. So I'll leave it at the one I got up right now, and then I'll come back to that later. How much later? I'm not sure. It's gonna depend on what I feel, where I'm going. It's not gonna be like Wonderful 101 where I just leave it there like hang on by a thread. Wonderful 101 is just waiting for me to get enough time for me to actually sit down and play it, which hopefully will come this weekend. It's just to play 101, I need like a time frame. I can't do it like weekly like any of these other games, especially older games. They're like smaller chunks I can play through. 101 actually has really long levels, which requires me to like take a couple of hours out of a day to play, and I don't have that kind of time outside of like my training. So anyway, long story short, again, it's just that Yggdra ended up not being exactly what I wanted. The artwork looks lovely. It feels like a fun game, but there's that want to like create stuff and like make units and level up that's not there. At least from what I can feel right now and from what I've checked out, it just feels like it's very much this is what you get. Go through the game with these 7 or 8 or 9 characters and their particular units, and that's it. You don't get to expand it any further. And that was a huge turnoff. So we'll see. Like I said, I'll go back to it later on. I'm just gonna go through this first. I really want to go in like some character creation stuff and like make my own teams and stuff. So here we are. I'm on the low screen. I'm only going here to show this is my actual cartridge. 164 hours on that file. Level 77. March is level 35. I'm not gonna load that file. I'm gonna actually erase my boy Marvel's file. This is my homeboy. I'm sorry, I gotta erase your file, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sad to do it, but it's gotta go. I don't know if I can even erase it actually. Let's find out. Let's see. If I do new game, will it just automatically start a new game? Will it like let me save? I guess go back to the tutorial. Okay, well, we'll just start then, and then we'll try and save later and see what happens. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Of course. Of course, as always, these kind of things, it's gonna be a long first video, so just preparing you. This will not be a short first video. Oh man, why did I get stuck on the weak team? Wow, we're just gonna lose. Where's the fun in that? How very optimistic of you. Where's your little bear today? Oh, mute. I get it, mute, because he's silent. He didn't want his precious bear to get wet in the snow. Oh, did your mommy give you that bear? Wow, these kids are already cruel. What's your problem, new kid? Leave him alone. He's not going to say anything anyway. He's like a little girl. Wow. Hey. That's gender... Wow, really? That's gender discrimination? That's one thing about these... about game writing a lot of the times, especially when it comes from, like, you know, Japan and whatnot. They really don't write like their kids. That's gender discrimination. I don't think I've seen any kids say that. I know some little girls who can kick your butt. Now, that's more like it. Whoa, Ritz, what's your problem? Well, actually, they're not little kids, though. I think they're like 14, 15, something like that. I can't remember their ages in this game. You don't want to be on that team, right? How about we switch? Would that be better? Let's start already. You should speak up. Tell them your name, at least. You can't be the new kid forever. And we are going to... Should I leave his name as it is, or should I have fun with it? I think I should have fun with it. How much room do I have? You know what? I rarely ever do this. I mean, I really rarely ever do this. I'm gonna actually just name after myself. Except backwards, because why not? I rarely ever name characters after myself in the game, but whatever. Ninrock, let's go. Yes. Ninrock! Sorry, Ninrock. I have to apologize. Mute. You haven't done anything wrong. Okay, Mr. Leslie? Mr. Leslie, we're ready to go. And let's get this snowball fight started. Wow. They actually have snowball fights ordained at their school. That's pretty awesome. Got used to the snow in St. Evelyn, yep, Ninrock. It's much warmer where you're from, isn't it? You don't know me very well. From Michigan. It's super cold. Oh wait, well that's not me. It never snowed. This is practically my first snowball fight. All right, tutorial. Let me give you some pointers. Here we go. Could you help us out? Yes, sir. Mr. Leslie, sir. Kids with the highest speed move first. Once your turn comes around, first you have to move. You can only go a set distance. Think first, then move. When the menu isn't up, press the B button to see if your move range. You can redo a move as many times as you want. Ready to move? And then she's gonna move automatically, right? Okay, now that you're in position, you can throw a snowball. Choose snowball from the action menu. Yeah, this tutorial is really cheesy. Panel show your throwing range. Now choose where you want to aim within that range. No one from the other team is in range, just wait. Waiting, make sure next turn come around quicker. Okay, here goes. Hiya. Wow, really? Once you've thrown, you have to choose a facing. Your turn ends once you choose facing. Yep, understand. Repeat lesson? No, I got it. Thank you. I think so. Thank Mr. Ritz. Thanks, Ritz, Miss. I called her Mr. Mr. Leslie. Leslie. I'm probably saying that completely wrong, but that's what I do. So, good luck, Ninrog. You can see help from any game command, sorry. To view, choose a command and press select. Oh boy, it'll give you help and it'll show you what to do. Move. Hey, I get to move you. Unfortunately, and I'm not gonna say it. It's rather unfortunate, but I'll just leave it be. Can you throw from 2 range? I can't remember. You have to be on. No, you should be able to. Yeah. Okay, she could throw from up there. Fine. Whatever. It really matters. Do it. Of course you missed. Hey. I think there's a way to see the turn list as well. But we went right for mute, huh? You're kind of a dick, you know that? That's cool. You do that. So as you can tell, this is pretty much just getting you ready for what's going to happen once you get into the meat of the game. The actual tactics, as it were. Because, yeah, the snowball fight is pretty lame. There's a trick to throwing a snowball, too. It's easy to hit someone from the side or behind. Think about which way your opponent is facing when you move. Oh, right. Yeah, forgot about that. I'm thinking of Disgaea turns. It really doesn't matter in Disgaea, but in the tactics game, it does. It does matter. It absolutely matters. Hey, buddy. Guess what's going to happen to you? I'm standing behind you here, and I got this snowball here, and you're facing the wrong way. I don't want to tell you anything you don't really know, but you're going to get hit by the snowball here. You're going to take 1 damage. And I'm going to face that way. I'm going to get hit from behind. Guinness. They're just going to just go pound mute. That's cool of you. But you're missing. Bunch of jerks. Dana, wow, she looks like a jerk too. Oh, she went right for the other girl, huh? Oh, cat fight and snow? Maybe not. Hillary. Oh, that's me. Like, why isn't she doing anything? I'm smart. I am the smart. Alright, cool. Move there. We'll have you throw a snowball. Who can you throw at? Can you throw this dude already started, like, kind of wheeling down? And do we really have to, like, knock them all out? I can't remember. I don't think you do. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Wow, his move range is particularly heinous. But it's okay. I'm just gonna move him 1 up. And I'm gonna go ahead and action, snowball. And you're gonna hit Lyle. Because Lyle's been kind of a jerk today. He deserves it. He's earned this hit. That's cool. Hey, Ritz gets another turn. Ritz, you don't have many options here, so I'm going to go ahead and get you in line with Hillary, so we can kind of cover our flank here. You're going to action, you're going to snowball, you're going to snowball this guy. You know why? Because this guy came to you and causing trouble. You get the cause and trouble back. You should have just punched him. No running away, mute. That's what Mute does best. Wow. What jerks. Okay, good. They don't make you play the entire fight. I'm not breaking any rules. Sure, you've been aiming at Mute this whole time. Wow. I'm fine. Poor fella. Your forehead is bleeding? There was a rock. Wow, these kids, man. I didn't throw any rocks. It's me for being so lame. Really? Jesus! You gotta love cartoon bullies. He's talking, we gotta get points, right? Wow. What do you say, Whitey Locks? I never understood that. Because her hair isn't white. Oh, right. Never mind. I do understand. I forgot. She dyes her hair. Just like an old grandma. Little prissy grunt. Wow. These kids. Say it again. These kids in these kind of movies and games and stuff kill me. I'm like, don't get me wrong. Kids can be heinous, but good lord. They just write up such cartoon bullies. Snowball fight is over. I want you to come with me. Mute, how's your forehead? It's fine. The rest of you can go home. Wow. These dudes are straight clown shoes. Thank you. Pick on little kids. Those jerks. I think Mute's the youngest. He's like 12 or 13 or something like that. The other one's like 14 or 15. I can't remember the ages. So what are they doing after this? Why? I was going to go buy this book. I was wondering if you wanted to come along. I was getting out of the hospital today. Is he sick? Something he was born with. We have to take him to the hospital every now and then. What kind of book are you gonna buy? It's about monsters and magic and stuff like that. Why don't you bring it over? Oh, I forgot about him. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Done it, because the names are just fantastic. Done it. My brother would love to see it. Done it. If you're sure it's okay. Absolutely. Why don't you come too, Ritz? I guess I don't have any other plans. It's the yellow house, right? Okay. I'll come soon. I'll buy that book. Alrighty. Is his name Mute Randall? I think it is. I'll be waiting. I know a lot of people actually don't like the storyline of this game because it's like really campy. At least how it starts. But I like it. I like campy stuff sometimes. Gosh, I'm really sorry. Uh-oh. Please accept my apologies. So Randall, we expect a certain level of performance, regardless of circumstances. Wow. It won't happen again. Don't worry, I'll fix things up here. Thanks. Thank you for waiting, shall we? And I'm pretty sure this is Sid. Is that you? Is that you? Hi, Dad. And then school's out already. Yeah. So now we've met Mute's dad. Don't you still have work to do? Yes, you know, busy. Not really. Y'all keep an eye on Mute for me, yeah? Uh-huh. And Riz does not take back what she said. She's like, well, whatever, it's your dad, that's nice. He's working at a big company before. When Mom died, he stopped caring. He broke down big time. Not many parents talk to their kids like that. They used to get on vacation and stuff a lot. Let me play my place. Alright, let's go get back to this place. So we get on the storyline. This is a long introduction. How much do you know about Ninrock? I guess her family has had its problems too, but I heard that Ninrock doesn't have a dad. Jeez, she just laying stuff out there. She is extremely blunt. Done Ed. Don't. Welcome back. You're kind of late, aren't you? You had a snowball fight at school and totally soaked. They pick on you again. I'm just not used to the snow, that's all. You always were bad at sports. Jeez. Your guests are here. Got some friends. Of course he invited friends. That's what you do when you go to school. You get friends, you invite them over to your house, even though you just met them the first day. And they want to come bring a book. They are very happy people to do that. Only because there's nothing else to do at the hospital. That's to read and play games. It sounds like the life, actually. Not really. You must be Doned. I'm Ritz. I'm your brother's classmate. And this is Mute. He's mute. Actually, he's not actually mute. You get that book, Mute? His name is just... I can't get over his name. I never did like they gave him that for his name, his actual name, Mute. I don't know what the title is. Even the guy that used bookshop couldn't read it. Jeez, I can read very well. In my defense, it is 11:30 at night, and I am extremely tired, but I'm playing this because I love it. Really old. Let's see what it says. Can you see Donut? I'm not gonna say his name anymore. I just can't. And then the book just started flapping its pages on its own. Oh, this is the intro, okay. It's pretty cool. Illustrations and everything, it's pretty nice. Yeah, like I said, the story is pretty corny. At least the beginning of it. The story is quite corny. But it introduces the Evilist world to the Final Fantasy. Well, I don't know if it introduces, I'm pretty sure it was around before, but it reintroduces it pretty nicely. And kind of, mostly heartwarming story. It's got some stuff in there that's tragic, but I don't mind it being as campy as it is. I can't read these letters at all. Maybe there's some kind of magic spell. Might be too far off. Look, a magic circle. Maybe this is in Latin or something. And there are some later editions. What does it say? Alta Oris Sundus Camila. It sure sounds like magic. A magic book. I wish I could use magic. I know you like it. Use magic, maybe you'd be better at sports. Wow. That's not funny. It's true, wow. And everybody laughs. Cool, this really were a magic book. Haven't you ever read a book and thought, what if the world in this book was the real world? I don't know, most books are so boring, wow. They're all way too predictable. Comic books, games, you know, fighting monsters and all that. Play any game real, which would it be? Final Fantasy. I knew somebody was going to say it. Now that, I did not remember that. That actually was just me taking a wild stab in the dark. I'm like, somebody's going to say Final Fantasy because this is like a perfect setup. That's just going to happen. I should get going soon. Me too. See you at school, Ninrock. Thanks for having us over. Nice meeting you too, Doned. See you later, Ritz. See, it's all nice and campy and happy and everything. See you guys out. Be right back. I wish I could use magic. It's time for your medicine. They got the wheeling animation and everything. They're like, we're gonna make sure this is detailed properly. This game takes a long time getting started. And I figured this first video would be long, so I remember this having a long intro. But especially considering it's a GBA game, this was like fantastic at the time. I mean, it still is fantastic, but I remember getting this game and just being amazed. Oh, things are happening. Things are happening and they are not good. What just happened to the people? What happened to the city? Ah, classic Final Fantasy stuff. I'm glad I made the decision. Where am I? Wherever you are, you're fully clad in armor, so that's always kind of worrying. Excuse me. Oh boy, that looks like a bad dude. Watch where you're going, son. You're a lizard. Say. Herp derp. I erp. You said lizard. Takes a lot of nerve to call a banga lizard. Oh wow. There you are. Oh, it's a Moogle. Swimming right with you. Of course he is. Of course. He's coming from the countryside, you see. Apologize to the banga. The bang guy. The banger. The head banger. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Sorry. Thanks for seeing banga. Banga. I'm gonna say banga. If I'm wrong, correct me. I'm gonna roll with banga. Hey, you wait. Close. You're a soldier, aren't you? A soldier? Yes, so you wouldn't mind a little engagement. Oh boy. He's engaging you. Defeat all enemies. Oh joy. That was relatively quick. We get here in like 5 seconds. It's like, hey, you know what? Let's go. Let's roll. I don't like it. Engage means fight. Yeah, you. Kingdom Sword for the obvious. Totally got it. There's the judge and the laws for today are all set. Judge, laws. Don't tell me you don't know about those. The laws today forbid the use of all items. Yee, always be sure to check the laws or you'll be sorry. And this is the part of the game that everybody like cries about, the laws. To me, I thought it was a really interesting aspect. It can be annoying, but it's supposed to be. Engagement is a battle, and the laws are the rules for the battle. That guy in armor is the judge. It's your turn. Use your sword and your abilities. I'll back you up, and I can't use items, so okay, here goes. I'm gonna go ahead and get behind you real quick. See, now you're gonna stay there for me. I'm gonna go ahead and use this this here sword, and I'm gonna go ahead and just cut you real quick because you asked for this. Remember that you asked for this. You took 24. That's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and face this way so your boy over here doesn't try and get the jump on me. That's probably not. Yeah, it did help. Okay, God did it right. Mont Blanc is about to be hurt because he's facing the wrong way. He took 15. That's not cool. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Now what you want to do is you want to move and you want to hit the guy that I just hit. You don't want to hit the other guy. Or, you know, just do that. Wait, you have lightning damage? Oh. Oh, you have thunder. Okay. Alright. Thunder. Thunder. Thundercats. Oh, okay, you took him out. Cool. I like it. Job points went up. Okay, I like it. 1 judge point. Or job. I said job. It's judge points. Oopsie. Collect judge points. That way you can use combos with other clan members. It makes engagements a snap. It's like that. As I snap my hand I'm supposed to be playing with right now. Those defeat my opponents. Gotcha. And this guy right here. See this gentleman here? See, he decided to stay on the side like that. And I don't like that. Oops. I don't really like that. So he's going to take this 20 damage. And if I have any say, he's gonna take a critical, but he didn't. So what I need now, I'm gonna face this way. What I really need now is I need I need you to stay there so he can't move around me, you big Bertha. He's gonna move away and try and heal himself. I bet you money. He's gonna try to use an item, which he can't do, supposedly. Oh, no, he has a technique. Never mind, it's not an item. Never mind. That said, that really wasn't helpful to his cause because Mont Blanc over here, he's going to step forward a little bit, and he's probably going to use Thunder. Yep. Or Ice. You know, he can use Blizzard. That's cool. He can go ahead and hit with Blizzard. Well, he got knocked out. That's what you get. We were just in town. I just landed. Plane just hit the strip, and you want to fight. I didn't call for this. You did. So it's your fault. I guess I made it somehow. It's called you had a broken partner who already knows magic, because it certainly was not on your own skills, or mine for that matter. Eventually there's going to be a spot where I can actually stop. Actually, I'm going to make a spot where I can stop. I'm going to stop right here. So that is the first one down. When next we come back, we'll continue this, and then we'll see what comes next. I do believe we get our entire guild now. So, yeah, thank you for checking it out, and I will see you in the next one. Later.